Good evening. I just got back from Master Gardeners orientation, so I'm pretty excited. I got a bunch of paperwork to fill out. It's like almost like applying for a government job, but it's cool. It's totally cool. At least you know they're relatively safe people. Um, but I'm getting ready to go down. Doggies, get out of the road! Anyway, so it's only 7:30 at night and it's nice. It's supposed to be a high of 95 tomorrow, and we're expecting rain tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some of these better looking plants put in the ground. This is what I got going on. I have, Black Seaman. There's like 3 of those, and then, or let's see what, I might be lying. I know I've been known to do that. That's a Black Seaman, and then there's one of some other type. Beefy purple. I only have one beefy purple. So that sucks that I only have one beefy purple. But we're gonna put her in the ground because she looks good. I mean, it looks real good. So y'all can help me keep track because well, I'm going to forget. This is definitely going to be a reference video. That right there is a beefy purple. It's the only one. And then there is 1, 2, 3 Black Seamans. And there they are. And that's the garden so far. So I am going to soak some bush green snap beans, and so I can prepare to plant them out tomorrow too before it rains. And that's it. Oh, I did want to talk about this. I couldn't find my broccoli seeds that I just purchased, of course, but I did restart both varieties of Brussels sprouts, and I noticed some of those Brussels sprouts in that tray might have had some dampening off issues. So to prevent that, they say you could top your seeds with vermiculite or sand. And I have a bag of play sand in the back, so I took some out and I topped it with that, and I also added into my potting soil base to kind of decake. I learned that from watching a small YouTuber, and he grows lots of plants successfully, and his mind turns a little bit different, and so I decided to give it a try for myself, adding sand to the base. So there is a red coyote out there right now. I just saw it cross the street, and now he's down there at the fence line. If my caffeinated hands can hold the camera still enough. I'm just completing extra houseplant chores like this Aglaonema tigris. It continues to get paler leaves and stuff. And so I decided it was time to repot it. Last time I had the soil line filled up to about here because I was afraid of overwatering it. But since it seems like it's not getting enough water, and I know that, and watching that Aglaonema white rain right there for a while now, they're probably not getting enough water as they did. I was looking at that white spot there. That's not a mealybug or anything like that. I've double checked this plant several times. I'm not seeing bugs. I'm thinking repot. And I did pull some pups out of there. I remember in a previous video I should say, I pulled some pups out. I'm watering my propagations. Yes, and this sad looking Hushkiliana. A lot of my other pots look better. This one's on the struggle bus, so we're putting that one to the side. But yeah, this is an Aglaonema pup, and just look at those roots. They're beautiful. This one has lots of nice established roots, but the other one, wherever it went, here it is. I need to water that one in too. This is 2 different pups, and they don't have a lot of roots, so I put the 2 pups in a cup. One little bitty tiny one, and then a bigger one. But this is the soil with the sand in it from, let me look him up real quick. Of course, I'm not going to be able to find his channel now that I'm looking for him. But also, I got new birds today from my one-eyed rooster's lineage. Some of them are, and some of them he just grew up with previously. Let's go try to find these birds. Well, that's Junior's son right there. He looks like maybe Rhode Island Red-ish or something like that. He's got a cool comb on him, and my external camera isn't the best. As soon as I got this phone, basically the external screen cracked, and I just peeled it off because it was way worse than it is now. But now I got some more birds back here. Those three right there look like they're related to Mama Pullet, and if you don't know who Mama Pullet is, which probably not, because I really haven't showed a lot of my birds the past several months, she was a like middle-sized grown pullet, and she decided to adopt one of the orphaned chicks out here, so her name is now Mama Pullet, with that beetle black color, but Mama Pullet's got a little bit more of a red undertone on her chest. These look, there's a couple of these. They kind of look like leghorns, but look at the tail and the body. And the comb. Yeah, I'm not sure what those girls are. Maybe rocks. Maybe white rocks. I don't know. There he is. Junior's son. Yeah. And then there's a lady right there. Another one. And there's some starlight Easter egg. There's a starlight Easter egger out here too. And then also a starlight Easter egger pullet in the camper. And she's a little bit bigger than the Rhode Island Reds and the Americanas in there. But I think she'll do just fine in there. I think she's going to want to hang out with the kids more than the adults. So, let's see if we can find her. Yeah, she's right there. See, she's already made friends. She's only a little older than the others. And then I still got that chick that's not even a week old hanging out with them too. See it? Yeah. It's a little barred rock. So basically that's been the past couple days. Still slowly taking tomatoes out in the ground cautiously due to weather and that kind of stuff. And slowly getting my bird population back together. Now I don't have a murdering mule running around the yard. But there was that big, huge red coyote crossing the fence line earlier, and he's got to go. Yes, get away from my fence line. Anyway, guys, I love you, and so does Jesus. God bless.